Hello, ladies and gentlemen, IcyCaress here, and welcome to a brand new episode of Colony Survival. And as we greet the new dawn, you can look at the top right-hand side, and what the fuck? 1 million food has been produced in our world. 1 million food. That is unbelievable. And we actually crossed that goal in the stream. Can I get a hashtag stream squad? Hashtag stream squad hype in the comment section down below if you were there for the stream. We passed that goal. We smashed that goal last episode. And if we turn around, show you guys what we are doing today. First of all, look at this golden farm of corn and wheat. That is absolutely fan-freaking-tastic. But today, as you can see, these walls have quivers on them. These walls have paths going to the top. The towers now have stairs going from the top and to the bottom. This means that it's time for us to expand. This is the poor man's district. This is what it looks like as is right now. It's very, very simplistic in design. You see the different houses. Every single house looks different. Every single one has its own little unique take on this sort of area. And I've taken to start calling this area the Favela district, because a favela is a really poor, cheap sort of like village or town thing made of ridiculously low end like materials and stuff, which this kind of is. So obviously this isn't where we're leaving it off for this episode. No. We have a lot to do. If you look at the top left hand side, you can see we have 544 colonists to recruit. Now one of these banners, okay, it's this one over here. All right, 544 people to recruit, but we also need to build ourselves a bunch of bows beforehand so we can get them all rushing out at once. So let's build the bows. All right, we have ourselves a bunch of bows. We have ourselves our button ready to press. Hopefully all these peasants will have paths to all their different jobs here, because I want to show you guys this area fully populated. Let's go. We are recruiting over 500 peasants, which might knock our food down below 1 million again, which will be really sad. But you know, oh my god, look at them go. Look at them go. Oh, 6, 5, 4, 3. Oh, we still have over 1 million food. This guy, what are you missing? You're missing an axe. You know what? I can help you with that, buddy. I can definitely help you with that. Let's get a bunch of axes. Let's get a bunch of pickaxes. Let's get a bunch of arrows. There we go. He's going. Not a single peasant couldn't find their spot. Look at them go. These guys are all guards. These guys are all colonists, just making their way to their jobs. Some of them going down there. The guards taking their positions up on the walls. Ah, shit. That was unnecessarily painful. Let me go and grab some food and heal up. Look at them all. Oh my god. We have over 2,000 colonists now. We have truly become a king of this land. So let me show you guys the basic setup then. As per usual, we got all those farmers working over here, and then we have this nice, lovely little bakery in here where the guys can come in and bake some more bread. Over time, we are going to get more farms set up, so this will be more and more useful as time goes past. If you look at our inventory, we really don't have that much wheat, but we do have some more grinders working away as well. As you can see, these guys are producing pretty fast inside our brand new windmill, which has a pretty good look about it, in my opinion. The rest of this area, we've got some guards guarding every single door and the fountain, because when we enable zombies again, which will be happening before this series ends, then we are going to need some guards almost everywhere to keep this place safe. And then obviously, if we head up here, you can see we have a massive number of guards just keeping watch. If we're down here, look how intimidating that looks. Look how intimidating that is. Just seeing all these guards just standing here waiting for the war to start, waiting for their chance to prove themselves to their king. Now, the poor district, all these peasants all live and sleep in this area. None of them work outside of this area, okay? All of these are still empty. So is this side of the waterfront district. This will all be for the barracks guards that will be living here and the market people who will eventually be encountering in this area. But that's not for this episode, that is for next episode. This episode is dedicated to some more fun things. So on camera during the live stream, I actually set up the internals for this ready and waiting to be built. A lot of you guys have been asking me to do some more building on camera. Also, I have that weird visual bug. Hang on, let's see if I can fix it. There we oh. It's a weird F9 bug. When you hit F9, it kind of resets everything, but I can figure out that how to fix that there. So yeah, you guys have been telling me that you want to see me build some more stuff on camera. Now, I can't do any huge projects on camera, like for example building the dragon or even building that favela out there, because that took me 3 hours to do. It's not a small project, let me tell you that much for free, but I'm more than happy to do these little projects like this one just on camera. You know, I set up all the basics so that there's no like going back and forth and redoing stuff. This is just a nice little area where more peasants will be sleeping for us to have even more farms, and maybe when the game adds them, hunters, which I am sure that the developer is going to be working on wildlife and beasts for this game. I am positive that that's coming. And then when we have hunters, we'll build ourselves a nice little gatehouse here, which I haven't actually done yet. I do need to start working on the gatehouse for the poor district. We'll get a gatehouse here and we'll have hunters going in and out, grabbing us some meat, and we'll have some ovens ready to char that meat in preparation for the kings and the gods' feasts. So this favela, in all honesty, I will say, oh my god, look at them all going to sleep. None of them sleep anywhere except for in this area, by the way. They all live in the favela, which is truly awesome. I do have to say, they managed to fix the issue where some of them were just running off to the waterfront district, thankfully. That was annoying me. That was really annoying me. But yeah, no, it's true that the favela isn't exactly a giant build, you know. I mean, it is a huge build, don't get me wrong. It is the equivalent of some other people's full colony in this game. But, I mean, compared to my other builds, it's not huge. But I do want this castle, because this castle could very well be the end of my series. This could be my magnum opus. I know a lot of you won't be very happy to hear that, but it's true. You know, after I finish this, we added almost another 600 colonists for the poor district. 600! Meaning that by the time this castle is fully complete, we may have somewhere in the region of 3,500 colonists. And if you remember back to when those zombies were breaking my game, there were only 3,000 zombies. And that's all it took to start breaking my game at night. During the day, with 3,500 colonists running around, I don't know if my game will survive. I can't promise anything. Which is why I want to spend a lot of time working on this castle. I want this castle to be great, because if it does end up being my final build on this world save before I then upload it for you guys to play and have fun with, I want it to be good. I want it to reflect my values for this game and what I've been trying to make since the very beginning, which is the ultimate colony. So what I'm basically doing here is I'm separating this area out into different rooms. All right, the individual rooms will each have something going on in it. Probably there's going to be a storeroom, there'll be a wine cellar, there will be bedrooms, but the bedrooms are going to be upstairs, which I will do off camera later on. These are just going to be rooms for different various things. We're going to be building them up and lighting them up in this episode. There's not going to be really any extra peasants in here. Yeah, we don't really need any more colonists in this area now. We've got the farmers going on. Maybe we'll have 1 or 2 minters, you know, just turning the extra gold that we have, which we do have a little bit of spare gold. We have 7,000 gold, Jesus Christ. Then we have that turning the excess gold that we have into coins, just as like a sort of a banking thing, you know. We're making money off of the slaves, I mean peasants that we have here, you know. Nothing serious, there's nothing bad going on here, officer, I swear, kind of thing going on. We might get something like that going on where these guys are a bunch of rich assholes just profiting. I don't know. I am the king in this area. You know, I am the god king of this world. But you know what? If someone's gonna profit, it may as well be, you know, someone who is a hard worker and sacrificing, and you know, I'm the one who's reaping all the rewards here. And these poor peasants, they're slaves. They're straight up slaves. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. I'm just a terrible king. So yeah, I want to know what you guys really enjoy about this series. I know that there's a lot of you that watch this. It's definitely a lot more than watch my other series, which is fine. You know, I do get that people enjoy certain things from certain creators, but I want to know, what exactly is it that makes you tick about this game? What do you think really gets you going? Why, when you see this in your feed, do you think to yourself, I have to watch this? I feel like it's a very interesting question. And is it the creation? Is it the attitude? Is it what we do here? Is it because I include you guys? I don't know. Let me know in the comment section down below. I feel like that'd be a very interesting read for me. And I do try and reply to all of my comments. There are one or two that I do ignore because, you know, it's not a wyvern, damn it. But other than that, I do try and respond to most of my comments, or at least leave a like. You always see me leaving a like on someone's comment. You know, I always try and make sure that they know that I've been there, I've seen it, and I've said hi in some way. Also, I really like the way I'm trying to curve this in. I feel like that looks better than the flatness that there was before, so I'm probably going to do that on all the other ones as well. I also like the way it's sort of offset by the corners like that. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, I really like that. You know, I'm gonna do that for all of them. Oh, is it daytime? It is daytime. The colonists are going off to work. Another busy day in the field. By the way, you may be wondering how my other colonies are doing, and some of you actually thought that this was a brand new world. Don't worry. It's still here. The tree is still here. These farms are still rocking and rolling, churning out wheat. So are these farms. The dragon is still breathing fire on a thank. And, well, the Dwarven Kingdom is still filled with midgets hammering away 24/7, trying to make me a goddamn profit. We also have over 2 million arrows. I actually stopped arrow production because I needed the peasants to make me wood because I was bored of making myself wood. I might restart arrow production again soon, but we have over 2 million. When are we going to use that? When are we going to use 2 million arrows? The answer, probably never. That's a ridiculous number of arrows, and it's a testament to how long I've been playing this game and building this colony. It's been about 100 hours now that I've spent building this colony. Is that too long? Probably, but you know what? I've had fun doing it, so I don't care. I just love listening to the sound of the peasants outside. Just all walking around, placing down their blocks, trying to live their lives and please their king. And I'm in here just building the successor to the throne kind of thing. Speaking of, if you guys want to check out this save file for yourself, I'm going to be releasing it on Discord for my patrons to check out. So if you guys want to check out patreon.com/IcyCaress, feel free to. The save file is going to be able to be accessed later on tonight. And I'm going to keep update every time I add more to the build. It will be updated on a Google Drive. Like, it will just be a Google Drive thing with all the files and everything you need to just hop in and explore the world for yourself and maybe find a few of these secrets and Easter eggs that I've hidden in this world. A lot of you guys may not know this, but I do love hiding secrets in places, and over time there's gonna be more and more added, and I want to see how many people can find them. It'd be pretty goddamn cool. Honestly, I'd say this isn't a bad day's work, you know? I mean, I did have to okay, so it's quite funny. I decided to do on the live stream an overhead camera, which looked amazing, by the way. I really loved the way it looked in the corner of the screen, but to do that, I had to launch a multiplayer server, okay? So I just put the save file on the server, launched it, and the game never saved. So I spent an hour and a half building this entire favela, only to have it not save. Okay, and you can ask anyone who's in the hashtag stream squad hype in the comment section down below. I lost my mind. I don't think I've ever been angrier at this game. Even when I accidentally delete the files, okay? Because that was like, okay, that was a one-time only thing. I fucked up there. I pressed the wrong button. I won't do it again. But it legitimately did not save. I pressed quit to main menu and it was just like, you know what? You know all that hard work you put in, Icy? You know all that stuff you did there? All that really awesome looking hut that you put a lot of work into, that looked amazing, that you'll never be able to replicate? Well, we don't want to save it. What do you think we are? Obligated to save your game when you quit? Huh? So it kind of fucked me over, and I had to rebuild the entire thing, which, in all seriousness, I'd say would probably did better the second time around. I mean, it was a bit faster the second time around for sure, but we definitely did a bit better the second time around. Now, I wish there was doors in this game. I really do, because I feel like this would look much better if all these rooms had individual doors, but this is it! This is it, almost done completely. This is the internals for the mansion. Obviously, upstairs is not done yet. We'll get that done sometime in between episodes. Tomorrow's episode is definitely going to be Cosmetier, so for those of you asking for that, don't worry, it is coming. And up we go, up the stairs. This is where the bedrooms will be eventually. Now, I really hope they finally add glass to this game, because this would look amazing as just a sheer glass wall split by individual rooms, so every bedroom just had an overview. Let me give you an example. Every bedroom just saw this outside of it. How cool would that be? But there's no glass in this game yet, which is unfortunate because it would look so goddamn amazing. But for the ending, I'm gonna fly over here. I'm gonna set it back to daytime because I'm gonna be honest with you, this looks much better in the day with all the peasants working. So let's add 10. There we go. That's it, back at daytime. Apparently, oh no, our foresters we have 111 axes, Jesus Christ. And let's just do another tour. Now that we have these walls populated, I feel like the tour of the poor district's going to take on a whole new different feel. Because, you gotta understand here, these guards, they are paid by the king to watch over the peasants. What kind of story is going on here? Is this a story of a kind king trying desperately to keep his men alive? Or is this a story of a tyrant king? A king who pays his guards much more than they should to ensure their loyalty. A king who has eyes and ears everywhere, who turns neighbor against neighbor, sons against fathers, daughters against mothers, in order to further his own profits and agenda. Because these guards, they watch people sleep, they watch people work, they watch people at all times of the day, every day. And whilst yes, they do defend the realm, what else do they do? Do they collect the taxes? Are there taxes? These are all questions we will have to ask in the future of our colony. These are all questions and stories that we will have to explore as we expand this castle. And as we develop the dungeons, especially. We'll have to figure out whether or not this king is a benevolent soul determined to bring peace and prosperity to this dragon-ridden world of monsters and evil and zombies, or whether or not he's just a greedy, fat lump of a king who wants to profit off of the peasants' misery because it's a dragon, damn it! But either way, that's going to wrap it up for this episode. I'm sorry it was a slightly shorter episode, but in all honesty, I feel like it was still very, very awesome. We made a lot of good progress since the last episode, and then next episode, hopefully, we'll have this waterfront district done, and even more guards lining the walls, and we might even be up to 3,000 colonists. Leave a comment if you guys are excited for that. Otherwise, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Tell me, what do you think about this series? What do you think about me? Check me out on patreon.com/IcyCaress. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I'll catch you in the next one of whatever I make. Let's get a nice overhead shot of this whilst I sign out. You guys are awesome. Look at this. It just looks so cool, doesn't it? I mean, I could just close that off. I could delete the rest of this castle and just have this in here, and it would look amazing. Oh, I love it. Anyway, that's me signing out. Bye-bye. Into the great unknown.